shut up.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Dad.
First off, thanks for coming out. Like Leanne said, we normally focus on addiction recovery and all that good stuff, but you gotta have fun, right? We have to have fun with this stuff. So the first few things, first off, thanks Leanne, thanks West Central Illinois Ross. Give them a hand, hurry up. I say hurry up because we got a lot of shit to go over. We really do, and you're gonna hate it, some of it. So let's get going. Let's jump right in with both feet, head first. So did you see that flyer? That flyer that said, starring Jeff McFadden. Like, look, hey, you're misled because the only thing that I have starred in has been mugshots, warrant posters, and all. Starring, get the fuck out of here. And then also, Leanne, you said to point at you when I was ready for the slide.
Yeah.
Okay, so on that flyer it said Smokin' Willies, available for purchase, right? And I was like, wait, she didn't put Smokin' Willies BBQ there. So like, man, I know a lot of people who still indulge in their herbs and shit, and I'm like, there they are. I'm like, so what? You're gonna have a bunch of stoned people wanting to come to this thing and be like, yeah, I'd like to buy a Smokin' Willies. So I got to thinking, and I'm like, what the fuck would a Smokin' Willies be? You know? So I vape and shit. I go to the vape shop and everything. I was like, what? Hey, maybe if I could tell my stoned friends to smoke my beard clippings, we could call that a Smokin' Willies, you know? So what you see here is taken just a few days ago, and it's a little baggie with some of my beard clippings in it. And next slide, and what I did was I handed it off to my friends at the vape shop. And they were supposed to include that. I don't endorse doing any sort of drugs. They were supposed to include this in their session of smoke before they came. Did we include it? Yeah. Fucking right, good. But look how happy they are. For it to be an appropriate Smokin' Willies, I mean, it can't just have, I guess at the minimum it could have my beard clippings and weed, but to be you gotta have some crystal meth or cocaine in there for it to really be. But they did it the good way, the safe way, which they're accustomed to, which is just with the weed. So that's fucking great. Good for them. Are you any more stoned than you normally would be after smoking my beard clippings? Fucking right. Okay, so just weed, what is this, 3rd grade? For some of us aggressive motherfuckers in here. Okay, so when I look back at I've had a long drug history, you know, doing various different types of substances spanning, you know, over 20 years and shit. So when I do this, I just did it at Cabin Fever, and people came up to me afterward and they're like, so what, you never smoked weed? You never drank? Oh no. I did all of that all the time, but the smoking weed and the drinking and the pills, they're always there. What is this, 6th grade? No, I was always, those were the mainstays. So when I got into the heavier stuff, like when I was in college and shit, 98 to the early 2000s, I'd snort cocaine, I'd do ecstasy and shit, and I'd end up doing it with these guys, you know, at college and everything. And they were white dudes, okay? So I'd find myself at the end of the night, whatever, I'd be doing this fucking blow with these goofy white kids and shit. They'd be like, hey, so you know, we should move to Florida and open a bar. So wait, what is your first name? Why am I sharing my fucking blow with you? Like, sometimes I'd agree with it. Sounds like a good idea. Fucking A. Let's move to Florida, stranger, and open a fucking bar. But then it also get into some other shit. These fucking nerdy white dudes, man, just do the fucking cocaine and shut the fuck up. Man, I gotta tell you, Jeff. And dude, this happens so many times. It's not just one guy. This happens so many times. They'd be like, man, I gotta tell you, Jeff. I feel like Tupac's All Eyes on Me album was written specifically for me. Okay, Clint. No, it was not. And I'll tell you why, motherfucker. Your dad owns a Chevrolet dealership. You went to the University of Illinois on a fucking tennis scholarship. Tupac and you are nothing alike. I promise. So then, eventually I wisened up and I was like, you know what? If I'm sharing all this blow with people, maybe I should share it with hot chicks. What a wonderful idea. That's enter my wife at times. We'll get back to that. So I came back to Galesburg, Illinois after partying hard at Western Illinois University and shit. I come back and I started smoking crack. Fucking right? I just started smoking crack, right? I was good at it too. I was so good at smoking crack. I was. I would wake up and have crack breakfast. And if there was crack present, I was gonna smoke it. I was good at it. So I did that for 9 years. And then after that, I got on opiates and sometimes heroin. And that was 3 years that I couldn't tell you what happened because I was asleep for 3 fucking years. I do not remember. I do remember one time, like Kelly and I had a fight or some shit, and like she went to stay with her mom or something, and then she came back, and I had a bunch of weed, money, and pills and shit. And I went up to use the bathroom. I came back, and she was acting all weird. So, take the picture of the stoner fucking vape people now. So I came back and I was like, she's acting weird. I know this bitch. Like, let me see what's up. So she got her hand like this. So I go and I open her hand up, and she's got weed, pills, and $200 bills of mine. I said, what the fuck is this, man? I knew I shouldn't have let your ass back in. I knew you're gonna steal from me. This is bullshit. And she said, well, honey, I was playing a trick on you. Not funny. Give me the $200 and the couple grams of weed and the fucking pills back. But that's one thing I remember from those 3 years I was asleep. Then after that, I got on crystal meth. There they are. So I was on crystal meth for 3 years, and once again, I was very good at doing crystal meth. I don't think I was very good at being on it, but I was good at doing it. If crystal meth was around, I was going to do it. That's all there is to it. Okay? But so basically all I did in those 4 years that I was on crystal meth was, it increases your sex drive, I'm told. So all I did was have sex, do crystal meth, have sex, gamble, repeat. Do crystal meth, have sex, gamble, repeat. And I did that for 4 years. We had a lot of fun. That's why I'm here today. So I have a few stories about the crystal meth experience that involves me and my lovely wife who sits before you. Fucking right. So, as I said, it increased sex drive. This is fucking great. This is gonna make you shit your pants. So it increases your sex drive. It gives you stamina, all this, right? So I didn't know this. I was just high on crystal meth, and it was like, okay, let's become intimate. So we're having sex and everything, and then she says some wild shit to me, and at the time I was like, oh my God, that's so aggressive. She said, hit me. I was like, oh, okay, so real light, and she said, God damn it, hit me, motherfucker! So I increased it a little bit, drew a little bit further back, and she said, God damn it, I said hit me! So I gotta follow instructions, so I grabbed her by the hair, pulled her head back, and fucking hit her. And you know what? At the exact moment that I hit her, she climaxed. And it was the most beautiful sound I've ever heard in my life. The pure pain and joy and triumph condensed into 1 second when I belted her in the fucking eye. True story. So what do you think? Obviously, it's going to give her a black eye, which it did. Not just a normal black eye, like a little fucking mouse, but an aggressive black eye. So this was in like September, October. So even up until December, because she would pose for pictures with her late mom and all this shit. She'd be posing in these pictures all happy and shit with this fucking black eye. And I mean, it was there at like a Halloween picture, it was there at Thanksgiving pictures, and they were still a little reminiscent of this fucking black eye at Christmas. So we would see people, not desirable type people, but we would see them, and they'd be like, well, you have a black eye. It's obvious. We can tell. We know. She's like, no, I was asking for it. Look, Kelly, you are in a safe place. Whatever that motherfucker did for you, you are safe. It's going to be okay. No, you don't, social worker. You don't understand. I asked him to do it. I had it coming. It really happened, and we still see those pictures, like those fucking memories and stuff. She was so happy with this black eye. It was great. Okay, so let's move along with a couple more Kellys. So I go to jail a lot. I was very good at going to jail. Kelly, not so much. She only go here or there, but not as often as me. I go to jail, and I'm good at going to fucking jail. And but then the meth-induced psychosis is starting to get to her. No, laugh. It's funny. She's clean now. Laugh. Fuck them. So I'd be in jail. We'd be on lockdowns, all sorts of shit. You know, and I wouldn't get to talk to her. I think I had to steal this fucking guy's pin. He was on lockdown. We came out. He said, hey, so try to call my mom or try to call my woman. My pin is, 12570084. Something like 12578004. 12578004. Oh, she didn't answer. Sorry, buddy, but she didn't. But then now I know 128750 or whatever the fuck it was. Like, I'm gonna call Kelly. Finally, I get to call her. So I call her up and she answers. Hey, fucking A, I love you, I miss you, good to talk to you and all that. She says, I knew she was fucked up and the meth was really working on her brain. She goes, look, babe, I've had your bail money 3 or 4 times over, but they keep stealing it from me. I said, who, babe, who? Tell me who keeps stealing it from you. She goes, I don't know, and hangs up. And I'm stuck there in jail like this. Thank you for calling Securus. Your call has been disconnected. Okay. And you know what's funny? My bill was like $250 at the time. Definitely a doable bail. Even when we were like scum of the earth, still it was a doable bail. So then you know, as a matter of fact, I got released on my recognizance after that and went to see her. Walked in the house, she called the cops and said I was kidnapping her. I went back to jail like an hour later. I love you too. Good to see you. I just wanted to do crystal meth. You couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut. So, I don't know, fast forward a couple months, same shit. Same shit. You know, we're on lockdown. We finally get out after 13 days. She's pregnant at this point. So I call her up. I'm like, fucking A, I haven't talked to her in 13 days. There's been no communication, whatever. They weren't letting us send ride-outs. They weren't doing shit. So I call her up. She answers, hello. I said, hey, babe, it's me. We just got off lockdown. She cuts me off. Stop. DEFCON 4, DEFCON 4. They're bombing the Galesburg Public Library. I gotta go. Bye, Clint. Thank you for calling security. I went and told Eric that shit. I was like, you wouldn't believe what the fuck just happened. It was scary. But now it's funny, right? So, also, and this time, so this story doesn't involve me being in jail. Okay, this involved the meth-induced psychosis progresses. It gets worse and worse and worse. And so she would always come to me with these fucked up things that I just know aren't true. She's like, I know you're trying to frame me for a murder. I know it. You've gone to all this trouble, you've killed 2 people, and now I'm gonna take the fall for it. I know your tricks, Jeff. Think I'm stupid? They're reading my brainwaves anyway, so they know about it beforehand. Okay, whatever, just shut up, do the crystal meth. Leave me alone, shut up, let's have sex and gamble, do the crystal meth. Just shut up. So, she came back a little bit later, like, hey, so they're still reading my brainwaves, you didn't fix it. I said, okay. I didn't know what the fuck to do, so this is what I did. I said, here, you know how to keep them from reading your brainwaves, right? You have to wrap your head in tin foil. That will keep the government out of your fucking thoughts. And you know what? She did it. I swear to God, she came into the room with this fucking aluminum foil wrapped around her head, and there was a point at the top. She looked like the 5th Teletubby, Methy Joe, Kelly Methy Joe. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, Methy Joe. I swear to God, I felt a little bad. I was like, man, I know I'm a crystal meth addict, and I sort of feel bad, but what is this, 8th grade? So she fell asleep with her anti-government brainwave reading Teletubby meth hat on. She fell asleep, and then, like, I don't know what I did. I don't know if I fell asleep or I kept doing crystal meth or whatever. But I know several hours later she came to. She woke up. And she still had the little hat on. It was banked off to the side. I felt so bad. Oh my God, I felt so bad. But it was fucking funny. And then, so her shit kept getting worse and worse. She kept like getting worse and worse with her meth-induced psychosis, and I'm dead serious. I only joke about it right now because she is clean, and we had, you know, she's not permanently stoned or high, and we all know at least 1 or 2 of them motherfuckers, right? Lucky son of a bitch. They're permanently high and shit. They don't, you know. So she's not permanently high, so that's good. So what she did was we kept using crystal meth. She kept getting worse and worse and worse. And remember how I'm framing her for murders, right? Yeah, that's what I do. I go around killing people and planting your DNA and shit at crime scenes just to rid you of my life. So here's what happened. She's over in her corner doing drugs, I'm over in my corner doing drugs, and I'm leery of her. Like, I know at any moment she could turn on me and take me hostage, naked, because she has done that shit before. I swear to you. Like, I've been at my bedroom window negotiating my own release with police. Look, Reynolds, we're both crystal meth addicts. She worse than me. But look, I want to come outside, but she won't let me. So that you see her, I turn back and Reynolds can see her. No, he's not opening the fucking door. Titties everywhere, pussy everywhere. Fucking naked. How do you know shit has gone sideways? Have you taken someone hostage in the nude? You might want to rethink some shit. But she fucking meant it. Oh my God, no, you're not answering the door. Just naked. Fully naked. It was fucking great. So what happens? They kick the door in and come in and arrest who? Jeff. So anyways, her shit kept getting worse and worse. Until one point she's doing crystal meth, I'm doing crystal meth in the same room, whatever, in between sex, gambling, whatever. And she turns to me, oh, this is fucking great. She turns to me and goes, hey, whose pinky is this? And she fucking meant it. And you know what? She had someone else's pinky. Dude, this fucking pinky was the size of Andre the Giant's compared to her regular pinky. And I'm like, oh my God, whose fucking pinky does this bitch have? Now it's just the government starts reading my shit, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, someone... I start believing the shit. I swear this happened. And I even went and examined it. Put your pinkies up, asshole. No, they're fine now. They're regular now. But dude, at this point in time, they were, oh my God. Whose fucking pinky does this bitch? Who cut her pinky off, sewed it on with another one? Keep in mind, there has to be another person. You have to get the pinky from somewhere. So is there another person somewhere thinking, wow, I wonder who has my fucking pinky? Or does that person have Kelly Joe's tiny pinky? And are they worried about it? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I also have something. Wait, let me get a drink before I get going. Hello. Okay. So, we're in recovery now. Okay? And I come into recovery and they tell us early on, be honest and shit. You know, be honest, be open-minded, willing, all that stuff. So we're honest and everything. And this has happened to me on more than one occasion. I fucking hate it. So they say, if you go to the doctor or dentist, be honest with them and tell them you're in recovery. Easy to do. I will do that. That's a great idea. I'll do whatever you guys say. So I go do that. And there's a fucking nurse in there, like I'm 42. And there's this nurse, this 27-year-old nurse who's like, okay, so is there anything else you would like the doctor or dentist to know before I send him in? I'm like, man, oh gosh. Okay, yeah, I think he should know that I'm a recovering drug addict. Okay, this was months ago. I've got like 3 years clean and stuff. You do? Good for you. Give me a high five. High five? What am I, fucking 6? I'm 42, you're 27. I'm pretty sure I fucked your mom. And if I think about it, I'm pretty sure I fucked your grandma too. High five. What is this, 6th grade? What is this, 2nd grade? High five. High five. So, and it's happened more than once, I hate it. High five. So, we're in recovery, and it's cool to see my my friends in recovery too. Guys I know from jail, guys I've helped and shit, you know. And they do, a lot of them do a whole bunch of different things for their recovery. You know, some do this, some do that, some do this and that, some do this, that, and the other, some do that. All positive shit, right? So I have these buddies of mine, and they went to this you know, like spiritual gathering, a church. And the pastor or whomever, preacher, pastor, deacon, father, whatever, comes up to him or something, and there was some sort of exchange, some sort of interaction, you know. And then I've had this happen with 2 different guys. They'll come up to me and go, "Yeah, dude, how did he know I was in recovery?" I said, "Have you seen yourself?" Keith? Eric? Gentlemen, you look like if the Illinois Department of Corrections was a person and crystal meth was a person, and those 2 people fucked and had a baby. You're that baby. Am I in recovery? How'd they know I was in recovery? Well, you're at fucking church. I think you have We Do Recover just for something tattooed on your arm. They know. You're not stupid. You know? But I love it. That's something that's cool. That's always good. Bro, how'd they know I was in recovery? We also have my cousins from southeastern Iowa here. My cousin Jody, stand up, Jody. My cousin Jody just celebrated 2.5 years. Give it up for her. So, you know, people do that shit. Facebook. So they post these past pictures of them. And I look at Jody's and I'm like, I feel so bad because I was never there to see it in person, but I just imagine she looks like little Schmeagol in drag, running around southeastern Iowa looking for her fucking precious and shit, all sexy and shit, like fucking weighing 80 pounds, duck lips and shit. Looking for her precious. That's good. We got my nephew in recovery, the guy he just celebrated 7 months. Give it up for that. So with that, you know, I was helping him, giving him rides and shit, and he's like, yeah, so I want to quit smoking and shit. I'm a douchebag who vapes. So I'm like, bro, you should vape. You know. So I give him all my old stuff, and he calls me from Peoria, and he's like, hey, so what do I do? Do I just go into any smoke shop, or? I said, no, you do not do that. You go find an actual vape shop. They exist, and you go in there. In there, you will find a white guy who is stoned, who has a beard. He will be there. Stand up. Bernie, Alex, stand up. Hurry up right now. Okay? He will be white, he will have a beard, and he will be stoned. And he can tell you anything and everything you need to know about vaping, more so than me. So I said, do that. He went and did it. And I think of like that interaction, You know, my little young urban nephew who's 26 and shit, like all the three, at the time he's like 3 or 4 months clean, so I picture him going in there and just whoa, he was right, there's a stone white dude in here with a beard. And then I pictured the interaction going back and forth. The dude will say, all right, bro, so what you've got here is apple cinnamon spearmint. It's called unicorn pussy. Try that. My nephew trying it and shit. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. What else do you have? He's like, okay, bro. This one is lemonade berry punch, iced out. It's called leprechaun cock. Try that. What the fuck? So, hey, let's stay on my nephew a little bit. How about that? Hey! Okay, so, and I don't know, because I've been clean, and at the time he had still been using it and shit. So I don't know how to relate to him. The last thing I remember was a 14, 15-year-old kid who smoked weed or some shit. But he texted me, what's good? Question mark. Like, okay, well, Bryce, good is an adjective. That means positive or desired. He texts me back, bet. B-E-T. And I said, fuck, man, I don't know, what, $20? It's not done. So then he texts me back. FR. For real. I said, Kelly, get the fuck in here. What the fuck is he saying? Did we just communicate? What the fuck is all this shit? I have to decipher all this code like the fucking Da Vinci Code to try to answer his fucking questions. Well, I'm glad you're clean. Fuck off. Bet. I don't know how much you want to bet, motherfucker. Oh, and that also brings me to this other shit too. So I'll tell you this: if one of these fucking girls calls me bro, one more fucking time, I'm gonna cut. Oh my god! There is only one person in the entire world who can call me bro, and she's sitting right there. And if she ever did the shit, I'd slap her. Fuck you. Fucking bro. Motherfucker, you are 12. My stepdaughter said that shit to me. Nuh-uh, bro, you got me fucked up. Really, bro? I have you fucked up? Stepkids are funny too. So I have a couple of them, right? And this is fucking great. Okay, so I didn't really like them until I had my own kids. Call me a terrible person. Who gives a shit? I'm just telling the truth. So I didn't like them, but then because it was like, okay, well you should, you know those people. Well, if you love the woman, you should treat them as your own. Okay, well I get it, but that's just not how I feel inside. Like, so they are these stepdaughters of mine. They are my wife's 50%, and then they're 50% their father. So okay, so I loved my wife and shit, or before we were married. So I only think I'm responsible for like 15% of liking this motherfucker. That's my stepkid. But then it got a little bit better once I had my own kids, because now it's like, okay, my wonderful, beautiful DNA is populating the world now. So now I can care about some fucking stepkids. A little. They're okay, I guess. Hold on. At this point, I'm going to take a brief pause. Back at it. So here's this. we got into recovery, and Kelly was still like, she was like 6 months clean, you know, and still had some mental issues from the crystal meth. You know, eventually it all worked itself out. But she was like 4 or 5 months clean, and she was like, we are going to do an STD test because, I'm like, yeah, I know, because we're both fucking sluts, and we've done a bunch of drugs and shared a bunch of drug equipment. So we should go get checked out. Go get checked out. Go get an STD battery, all that good shit. And we, because see, crystal meth increases sex drive. So we got it on with chicks together. We did. And there were many times that, okay, I'm just going to be straight with you guys. My wife eats better pussy than me. I don't know how to say it any better, but she does. Okay? So we would be with another female and everything, and I would be sometimes trying to perform my oral duties to this lovely young female, and I would get stopped. Could you have your wife take over? Could you send Kelly in, please? Swear to God. Swear to God. At least the chicks were hot, you know? Okay, so because we were sluts, we were sluts. Her so more than me. Okay? We were sluts in high school. We were sluts after high school. We were sluts through addiction. And we go get this STD battery, this workup. And they ask you all these fucked up questions, and one of them was like, okay, sexual partners, and they even asked, they had the nerve to ask about condoms. What is this, 8th grade? No! We not use condoms. So we go get this fucking battery and shit, and they come out, and they come up to us, I swear to God, to both of us, and say, oh, you're both good. What? Are you sure? I think someone might have switched the samples. In fact, I'm surprised you can't see the little AIDS and herpes is jumping off of me. Like a dog with fleas. So I was surprised. I was surprised to find that we didn't have any STDs and we were all clean, starting our journey of recovery. So that was good, considering we were both retired sluts. Recovery, right? I find so much now, I move more weight in recovery than I did in my active addiction. Let me explain. I'm getting fat. So's my wife. Oh, shut up. She's fucking pregnant. I mean that. Applause. That's why it works. You boo, but then it works because she's with child. Boom, face. So yeah, that's an awesome thing because we're like very old. So she just turned 43, and we're expecting a child. So we're gonna have our own child is gonna be younger than our grandkids. Isn't that fucking great? I think that's funny. Because you know what? This happened when I performed at this convention back in November. You know, and so then I won the competition, whatever, and which all I did was bag on my wife. Yep. Like I've kind of done here. But before I went up there was a sweet guy who had this poem about his wife who like passed away to the day a year ago. He cried and everything. And I get up there and be like, my wife eats better pussy than me. She's a fucking slut. Oh my God. So, I swear, it happened. So, moving weight. So, when we were on drugs, and if we were traveling somewhere, there's probably about 250 pounds of us moving, combined. So now, we're in recovery, and we move a lot of weight. Because whenever we go somewhere, we're moving weight. Moving a lot, like 500 pounds. Ish. She's got a baby in her. Speaking of weight, so she was trying to help me relate to how big our baby is in her belly. They said it was like 3 or 4 ounces the other day, because we're not that far along. So she goes, so it'd be like if you had a 1/4 pound of weed. I said, Kelly, I know how much 3 or 4 ounces are, especially of weed. Okay, this is what I swear to God. Okay, so you don't like that analogy. Okay, so you know that little prime sirloin steak that we ate last week? Filet mignon, yeah. Trying to relate it. Okay, still, same thing. Still, the same thing. I know how much 3 or 4 ounces weigh. It doesn't strictly have to be weed. Not everything is drugs, Kelly Joe. It's true. So I recently got back on Facebook. I got on there like a year ago. I'd already been in recovery. More of something like for my profession, right? So I think it's fucking wild, okay? The super duper laughing hard react is right next to the care react. So like, well, heaven gained an angel today. I'm gonna miss you, Grandma Rose. So I'm like, oh, that's sweet. Grandma Rose looks cute. I think I'll care about that. And then my fat thumb hits the laugh. Change the react. So, put like the sad guy, the guy with the tear, next to the loving heart. Don't put the one that laughs hysterically. Grandma Rose, we are going to miss you. It's true. And people take pictures of their fucking, what they're about to eat. And it's people I like too. And I'll see, I'm like, because I'm new to this shit, and then I'm like, yeah, dude, so-and-so's fucking awesome, man. She's money. Dude, that's fucking cool and shit. And then I'll see the person who has taken a picture of what they're about to eat. Like, oh, motherfuck, I liked you so much. I really did. You had so much going, and then you took a picture of your, whatever the fuck it is. So that's fun. I'll recognize people. And be like, oh shit, I'm Facebook friends with that person. Like I don't like. Oh, dude, no, online only, motherfucker. I'm not gonna acknowledge your existence. A couple of them are in here. I saw them outside. Dude, what do you vape? Oh, okay. Also this. Remember this. Okay, so remember we had to wear those masks? Wasn't that shit awesome? That was so good. It was so good. Because I would be under the guise that, like, when I was at work and shit, this was before I was in a different profession, everyone had to wear masks. We had a high turnover rate, and you had to wear the mask and shit. So, Kelly, plug your ears for this part.
No.
I would be like, me and my buddy Chris would be like, yeah, dude, no, it's a good looking gal we got on our shift. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, right? Yeah, fucking A. Good shit. Yeah, she's a good looking gal. And then, like, after 6 months, outside vaping because I'm a douchebag. And then it's like, okay, the chick comes out and she takes her mask off, and it was so disappointing. It was so disappointing. I swear, it upset me a great deal. Me and Chris complained, how dare she? How dare she? Could you put the mask back on? Now I know. Up until then, you had a very good facade going. Everything was straight. I like how you work it, baby girl. I like how you work it. She looked, and then, oh my God. Oh, put it back on. You ruined our fucking everything. It's true. And also, the mask was a combatant for people with smelly breath. Did you notice that? It really was. It was fucking great, man. You could get in on people and shit and be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, so this is how you work this? Cool, good shit. All right, later, man. Like, right on. Fucking A. But then now without mask, you're subject to stinky breath. I don't like it. We didn't know we had such a good thing. You know, so if you've ever seen me recoil, like if we're close talking, like, oh, really? Oh, okay, what's that? Oh. Understood. God, you smell like onions and Newports. Not a very appealing odor. That happened a lot. Or, you know, people in recovery, they drink coffee and shit. Like, man, you smell like fucking coffee, and it smells terrible. I hate it. I have to go. And now your stock has plummeted. I no longer like you. Or at least I remember. So remember that time you smelled? And I don't tell anybody. I don't tell them. I just think that's weird. You smelled. Remember when you smelled real bad. So now I'm forever always going to remember that one time you had very unsavory breath. And it became part of the areas that I smell with my nose. We also have a thing called Mobile Patrol. Hey, fucking right. That thing brings me so much joy. Does anyone not know what Mobile Patrol is?
The sheriff's page better, baby.
What?
The sheriff's page is better.
Fucking, okay, same thing. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Do you have the microphone, fuckface? You don't. So, we have this thing, and it just tells you who's been arrested, who's doing time, who's been arrested. Sometimes you transfer over to the sheriff's app and you get to find out their charges and everything. You know, and I think it's a very useful tool. I'll see on there people who, something will happen to them, they're arrested. We didn't have this back in my day. This is more of kind of a newer thing, you know. So we had to kind of know from the streets that someone was locked up. And then we had to call and actually ask the fucking asshole sheriff answering the phone, hey, you got so-and-so, you got such and such? Yeah, what's there? Okay, cool. Oh, okay. And then Kelly get off the phone and like go to me, oh my God, his bond is $5,000. We, high five and shit. Fuck him. Fuck him. That's what we'd be like. But now you can just go on there and look. You can just go on on there so much, it's great. So I look at it, and I'm like, it'll have my guys on there, and rightfully so. I know they're using whatever, but so their charges will be aggravated discharge of a firearm, felon in possession of a weapon, meth, make up an amount, whatever, and then the key charge that is going to put them away forever. Improper lane usage. Thank God, you finally got him. Improper lane usage. These charges are gonna stick. I'm so glad. Yes. Improper lane, forget the Class X felonies, the 4 Class X felonies. Improper lane usage. Thank God. Okay, quick drink, shut up. So you know how I'm getting older, and I'm getting bigger, man. Like we're moving the weight and shit. I swear, no matter how hard I try, I cannot hide from carbs. I cannot. I can't. No matter how hard I try, they come get me. They find me. They do. I'm surprised I haven't already had a Twinkie or Oreo induced heart attack. What happened to Jeff? Too many Twinkies. You know what, asshole, laugh. If it's not that funny, you don't hear many people laugh, you're the wife. Laugh a bunch so I can sell it. Oh, that was really funny. Ha ha ha! Like that. Oh, hey, I think we have a couple clips for everyone. Would you like to see a video? Spin that shit. Well, go ahead and play it.
Oh, you did it!
Recording me. That's when I'm fucking pissed off.
Were you upset?
I'm gonna grab the fucking phone and throw it out the window.
No, girl, turn it up. We built this city.
I don't give a fuck what. Call me again and see what happens to that fucking phone. I'm not kidding.
Look, watch, this is my fault. This is my fault when she brushes up. Look, right there! Look, that's my fault. Now applause. Applaud. Now that is somewhere around 2015, before crystal meth had entered our lives. I believe that was opiates. And what's funny about that, the Stone Vapor, the Stone Vape Shop people making an appearance again. So what's funny about that video is she married me after that. Like she knew what she was getting into. Okay? I just love that. It's on YouTube, you can find it, you can share it, you can enjoy it as much as you like. I love it. And so we also I have another clip. Now, I need to set it up a little bit because we built this city too. However, there's not much video. All you need to know is it's dark, it's nighttime, and we are very happy because we are on our way to go score crystal meth. DJ, spin that shit.
I don't stop what?
Talking shit.
Who talks shit? Who talks shit, Kelly? You're a shit talker. That's all you ever do. And your pussy stinks. Quit recording me! Especially when I'm fucking pissed off! But it's really easily. No, I'm not recording. I'm just pretending. I'm not recording!
Fucking here, I will throw it up.
I'll throw your phone out the window. It's a gas day anyway. Well, here, I'll turn it up.
Applaud that. Applaud it. Hurry up. Isn't that good shit? Yeah. And still, we weren't married there. She still married me after all this shit. So what I like to do is also this. Like now that I'm in recovery and shit, I do weird shit. I just do stupid shit, right? So what I do is I like to make up words. So I take a combination, I take one word and then combine it with another, okay? So in this, excuse me. So in this instance, I take the word theory, like an idea of principles based on facts, and I combine it with Zurich, the town in Switzerland, the city in Switzerland known for finance. So I say Zurich, 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 and I assign that name to my dog as his nickname. So I'll scream it continuously for a day or two until she is fucking insane because nonstop I'm going Zurich, 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 Zurich. So this leads to other shit too. I'll use like actual fucking language, bigger words with her. And I'll say, I was dead serious. Except, Kelly, I think it's bullshit. In fact, I believe it is subterfuge for something. She'll go, stop making up fucking words! Stop it! The other day I told her something. I said, Kelly, I was just speaking rhetorically. It's not. Stop making up fucking words, you piece of shit! These are not words! I'm dead serious. I make up these words. So we were at this event last week. Record this for Bruce. Record this for Bruce. Someone record this and send it to Bruce. Just this little piece here. Okay? And if you don't need to know Bruce to know what I'm about to say. Okay? It's just quite ridiculous and stupid. And I'm sure a lot of your opinions of me is going to go quite down if they have not already. Are you recording? Okay. So I'll set it up. So we're at this recovery event a couple weeks ago, and I'm sitting next to my wife, and I'm like, okay. So we're having a good time and stuff, and I think we've been talking about something serious, you know. And then I decide I'm gonna up the ante, motherfucker. And so I take her hand and pull her close to me, and I say, you know what, Kelly? I don't think I would want Bruce to eat my pussy. That's not the funny part. The funny part is her reaction. So I had her. Bruce, I got to eat, and then I went to say pussy. I don't think I'd want Bruce to eat my pussy. And the wash of disappointment and anger that came over her face, I thought immediately, divorce, this is it. All because I said this bullshit. Her face, I don't even think I could do it, I'll smile too much, but she went like this. And she meant it so much. I don't have a vagina. I just think it would be weird if I did have a vagina and Bruce was eating my pussy and I were to look down and to see him look up at me. That'd be such a turnoff. Bruce is fucking awesome. He's had surgery and he took a picture of it. Remember I told you about the Facebook reacts and shit? Bruce had this surgery and he took this picture of himself. I don't know if it was before or after, but you know. And I angry reacted it. I don't know if I did it on purpose or because it was funny or whatever, but I got a text from my buddy that said, dude, I laughed out loud when you angry reacted Bruce's picture. I don't know if I did it on purpose or not, but it's great. I love it. Quick drink. Let's engage some of the audience. Well, there goes the one I was going to engage. Oh, wait, we'll come back to that part. Nice shell. Turtle coming through, watch out. Okay, so my daughter's an asshole. The 3.5-year-old. God, she's such a fucking dick, right? So, but she knows her alphabet backwards and forwards, okay? But she keeps playing these songs, you know? A is for apple, apple. is for ball. Ball. You know? And I like to switch the words up. A is for asshole. Asshole. D is for dickhead. Dickhead. D is for dope whore. Dope whore. F is for fuckface. Fuckface. I don't encourage her to do it, but that's what I do. It's my shit. It's fun. I enjoy it. I have fun doing it. Do you have a fucking problem with that? Me too.
Call your friends.
Yeah, call your friends. So that's cool about being a parent, getting to change little alphabet A. D is for dope whore. Oh, okay. So I have this song. Did Eric leave? Oh, fuck him. He's gonna miss some of the best shit you guys have heard all night. You're gonna shit your pants. I hope you do. Okay. So, like I make up them words, I make up songs. So, one of the songs that I have is Wrong With My Penis. Okay, so the inception of this idea happened in jail. And me and Eric, who's not in here, fuck him. So we just wanted to yell out the most crazy shit we could at the guards. Eric would yell out like, "Help! Help!" And he sounded like this old guy. It was fucking great. Like, dude, there's no one in here who's 90, but you sound like it. So that's funny. So I was like, how do I top this? So I just started yelling, in an accent, in a southern drawl, which I don't even, there's something wrong with my penis. So every time the guards would come in, they pass trays or meds or whatever, or just do a check to make sure, there's something wrong with my penis. So I got out of jail, I go on to recovery and shit, and I start, I gotta make this a song. Wrong with my penis, wrong with my penis. There is something wrong with my penis, wrong with my penis, wrong with my penis. There is something wrong with my penis. And that's it. Thank you. So, I was trying to prepare for this show.
I got him.
Okay, I'm not that asshole. So I was prepared for this show. Like, man, maybe I'll drop Wrong With My Penis on him. There is something wrong with my penis, wrong with my penis. If you do the dance move and actually fucking mean it, it's even better. Wrong with my penis, wrong with my penis. Something wrong with my penis. So inspiration struck me yesterday for something that I like a little bit better. Very similar to Wrong With My Penis. Would you like me to perform it? I think I will. Naked from the waist down, naked from the waist down. I like to go around town, naked from the waist down, naked from the waist down, naked from the waist down. I am naked from the waist down. That shit is fire. And then I got to thinking of all the shit that I could or should do while naked from the waist down. Call the doctor's office naked from the waist down. Fight with my wife naked from the waist down. Do a Zoom call naked from the waist down. I swear, I came up with this yesterday, like 30 hours ago. I was like, oh my God, this is great, this is fucking great, and I can't, because I wanted to drop it like it was hot. Fresh to all you guys. So, naked from the waist down, you just took its virginity. Naked from the waist down, naked from the waist down, naked from the waist down. Walk around town, naked from the waist down. Ride the bus, naked from the waist down. Nothing wrong, naked from the waist down. I'm so naked from the waist down. So I'll engage a couple of our audience members right now. I didn't say anything, it's not funny. So, I'm not follically blessed. You're such a smart ass. Yeah, I'm going bald, okay? It was revealed to me that I have what's called Baldur's denial. Okay. Well, okay, motherfucker. I have been gelling my hair since I was in 4th grade in 1990. Okay? Shut the fuck up, Heidi. This is why I didn't want you to come to this shit. My sister's stoned. No, hey, here, before I get back to the hair shit, I gotta tell you about my sister. So, I was like, hey, so I'm gonna do some comedy shit, and I know the answer to both these questions. So I didn't have to ask her, but I think for full disclosure, I had to ask her. So I was like, hey, Heidi, so I know you smoke weed. Abso-fucking-lutely! She meant it so much. She was so happy to be smoking weed. Abso-fucking-lutely, I smoke weed. You bet your fucking punk ass I smoke weed, Chep. Yeah, I guess you do. So then I said, okay, sis, calm down, pump the brakes, motherfucker. So I said, how about this? Can I tell people that you smoke weed? She teared up. She said, Jeff, I would be upset if you didn't tell people that I smoke weed. You absolutely better tell them that I smoke weed. I swear to God. I was with Bryce when the shit happened. This is exactly... Jeff, breathing like she was at our grandmother's funeral. She was 88 on hospice for 2 months. You knew. Fucking... Old people die, motherfucker. That's sad and shit, but you kind of knew this was coming, fuckface. So, driving with my daughter the other day, Kelly was there too. We passed a skunk. I swear, my 3.5-year-old daughter goes, I smell Aunt Heidi! Charlie's been around her like a dozen times, but passing the skunk, I smell Aunt Heidi! Yeah, me too. So, as with this shit, what am I, you know, I don't, this is rhetorical, Kelly, audience. I don't want answers, Heidi. So, what's my fucking options with the balding? Wear hats? Shut up, it's rhetorical. That's what rhetorical means, it doesn't get a fucking answer. Shut up, everyone shut up. So I'm like, what are my options? Like, well, okay, I could wear a hat, but then I don't know if I'm like the type of guy who wears a curved bill up front, or if I rock the Zach George, he just adjusted his hat. I'm like, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel. I'm not an outdoorsman. I'm not a fucking cowboy or any of that shit. Fedoras don't work. I'm not Rich fucking Stigner. He's wearing it too. Look. Inspector Gadget in the flesh. And look at this. Shouldn't you be with a trench coat on in like a fucking parking garage swapping a briefcase of money for a fucking envelope of facts and figures? Fucking dick. No, it's complimentary because I can't pull that shit off. I can't. Good, thanks for coming, Rich. You're beautiful. I took him to a jail. We did some H&I work like a month and a half ago. And these guys in jail always ask about Rich. Hey, where the fuck's Rich? You talk to Rich today? We talk like once a week. It's just a brief message. I mean, yeah? You gonna go tell Rich that? Get the fuck out of here. We got my guy Dave here who used the restroom while in his turtle shell. Note the sunglasses. You know who wears sunglasses indoors? Blind people and assholes. But I guess you meet both of those criteria, Dave. No, I love him. He's probably fucking great. Dave's awesome. What else? I got some stuff. Hold on. Okay, so I've been with my wife for 10 years. Thanks. Applaud a lot. Applaud more. We've only been married like 3 or 4, whatever the fuck it is, but we've been together. And it's been this awesome thing of where I test her being gullible. Okay? So like on one of our first dates, you know, we were at my apartment, drinks were flowing. You know, I'm sure we had some sort of hard alcohol. Some of that stuff just really strikes me as weird. It's like if you stuck a straw up an elephant's ass and drank it. It's not very appealing. But when in Rome, do as the Galesburgians do. So, hey! So, I remember we were drinking, and I had one of those coffee tables that were glass, perfect, a necessity for all drug addicts. And we're getting our drugs together, whatever it is we're doing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna test this bitch out. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna see, so, you know, I dead serious said to her, I said, you know, I know Patrick Starr. And I'm waiting for her to be like, wait, that's impossible, or what? And or maybe, oh, you know Bill Fagerback, the voice? I'm waiting for this. And she goes, SpongeBob's friend? I said, yeah, SpongeBob's friend. And you know what she says to me? That's cool. I swear to God, she didn't question it one bit, and she was happy for me too. That's cool. That's cool. You know Patrick Starr? That's cool. So, very gullible. Very gullible. So much that, hey, she, we also had this shit, you know, as we go through recovery, we would go to, we'd have certain services we'd have to do, intensive outpatient meetings, we'd have to go to probation officers, DCFS, all this shit to get our kids back and be, you know. So what we'd go there, and we'd be sitting at a table, and she would get, like, from time to time, or a lot of times, she would get what I call diarrhea of the mouth. She would just get going and stuff and be like, she would let some shit slip, like, yep, so the dope man came over and I told him to leave. I kicked him, and I'm like, so I kick her under the table, you know, like no one can see it, I just, you know. You know what she did? Stop kicking me under the table! Quit kicking me under the table, Jeff, why are you doing that? So then we'd leave after, so I'd have to tell her, I'd say, okay, motherfucker, here's this. When I kick you under the table, it means stop, change directions, talk about something else. I'm afraid you're gonna say something that's gonna get us in trouble or deep shit. So then by you actually saying, why are you kicking me under the table? Stop kicking me under the table. You're letting them know that I'm telling you to stop, that I'm like coaching you. Oh, okay. So if that happens again, don't say anything. Just stop, change directions, change the subject, talk about something else. You got it? Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Okay, you understand, right? Okay, cool. So it might have been the next day, but we find ourselves at another appointment. And she gets diarrhea of the mouth again. And I kick her Why do you keep kicking me under the table? Come on, now they know I'm kicking you under the table. Fucking stop. So then repeat, we did the same shit on the ride home. So you understand now? Yes, I do understand now. You're not gonna do it again. No, I'm not gonna do it again. Okay. What do you think happened? Stop kicking me under the table. How about you just shut the fuck up? So, she's very gullible. I love her a whole bunch. But it's two separate things. Her being gullible is separate from how much I love her. So, even today, I'm about to close. So, get ready for when I close to give me a lot of applause. So, I tell her today, you know, I do some weird shit. So, we'll just be driving or whatever, and I'll be like, well, you know, I stopped and got really stoned. You know? She'll be like, oh, shut up. I know you didn't stop and get stoned. No, Kelly, I'm dead serious. I'm stoned to the bejesus right now. I'm so stoned, I don't even know it. Are you really? 10 years! We've been together 10 years! I gotta tell you, Kelly, I've been drinking. Oh, shut up. You would never do that again. No, man, I've been drinking. I'm so drunk right now, I can't even see straight. Kelly, I'm fucking wasted. Are you really? Shut up. Did you drink? Yeah, I did. I drank so much, and I can't even see straight. My blood alcohol levels got to be through the roof. Did you really? No, I tricked you. So, what I like to do is also I go a step further. Recently she said, well, take my stepdaughter home. You know, she wants me to take her daughter home, my stepdaughter. So I come back. Did you get her dropped off okay? I say, no. I traded her for crack. Shut up! You did not trade her for crack. Get out of here. No, I did. I traded her for crack. Couple 8 balls of it. So, whatever. No, you didn't. No, I did. You want me to show you the crack? Shut up! Did you really trade her for crack? No, Kelly. I did not trade her for crack. I traded her for crystal meth. What is this, 3rd grade? Thank you all, you've been wonderful.